need to look at the header. So we're going to view, oh sorry, just double click it. Just double click at the very top and that will show you the header, and type in HHH. That then puts your logo in there. You can reduce the logo size by just clicking on the logo and then just reducing it down just a bit. You can play around with it to get rid of that line. When you come out of the header, you can click on that line and I can delete it and get rid of it. Then what we need to do is get rid of her address. So I just highlight on the address, get rid of that, and then just have a quick flip through it, make sure we're okay. Sometimes you need to sort out, here you can see on page 1, it starts with that job title and goes over there. So we want to tidy it up a little bit. So I'll just press return a couple of times just to make it look a bit nicer. Formatting is quite important when you're sending it over to a client. Again here, move the skills down to page 2. She's put references available on request, which is perfect. If there were reference details here, then we'll delete them and type in references available upon request. That now looks absolutely fine. And what I'm now going to do is save it. So I go to File, Save As, and I use her name. And then after the name, I put a dash so that I know that that's the PDF version. Change the format file to PDF. It will be set as Word as standard. And then we click export, and that's going into my downloads folder. You can change that to whatever folder you've currently got set for CVs. So I then export it. Just click yes to that. Click yes again. And that's it. So now, if I want to now look at the actual folder, look at the file that we've created, this is it. You then attach that to the attached files tab within Chameleon, and that CV is ready to go out. So that's how we do it on a Word document. So now to do it on a PDF document, I'm just going to close that down. And here's, let me just find you a PDF that we have. So here's one here. This is a PDF here. So here, we can't edit that as normal, but we're using software called PDF Expert. And I've sent you over the details for it. So first of all, we need to get rid of her, all of his details or her details, whoever it is. Click on Text Edit at the top. Click on Redact. That means to get rid of something, and we just highlight on the name and phone number, and that gets rid of it. Here we've got a logo that we don't really want on there. You can leave it on there if you want to, but you don't have to. Most CVs don't have logos. But if we click on Image here, we then highlight on the box that we want the size of the image to be, and this is going to be our logo, and I'm going to put it over the top of that. So I'll just highlight like that. A box will come up and ask you where the logo is saved, and yours is DMR logo, whatever you've saved it as. And that's what mine's saved as there. Okay, that hasn't got rid of it, so I'm just going to redact that. So if you get it, redact just gets rid of anything. So, and then if you click out of, click the redact button again, I can then move this over to here. So, in very simple terms, on PDF Expert, if I do text, I can type in a text that I wanted to. If I want to type something in, I don't want to do that. But if I wanted to, I could put any text in I want to. If I want to put a logo in, I just do the image and then the size of the box and then select whether your file is saved. And if I want to move anything around, I just click on the whatever I've selected again, so it's all grayed out. I can then click once on anything and just move it around wherever I want to move it. So I'm now going to have just a quick look at the file, the document, and just make sure it's as I want it, which it is. It's all fine. And again, just File, Save As, PDF. It will already be a PDF, and take out the other bit. This is where it's come from. We don't want the client to see that this CV has come from CV Library. You just want the first name, the surname, a dash after it, and then save it. This again saved to my downloads, but to whatever folder you would normally save it to. And that's done. What is difficult to do on a PDF is to move things from one page to another page like you can in a Word document. It is possible. If you fiddle around with it, you can probably work out how to do it, but it's really fiddly. It's just good for taking out text and adding in logos and just making it as it is. I hope that makes sense. Any questions, let me